Happy Sunday, people. Today we speak about the most powerful tool we all have, and that's the filter in our brain called RAS, Reticular Activating System. Why it is important that if so far your filter was working against you, such is the case with majority of people, you can with some practice and time make of it the most powerful tool for your entire life. How do you know whether or not it is working for you? Find something that is important and see whether or not, regardless of that subject, you only see obstacles or opportunities. So, for example, if you are, I don't know, manifesting or wanting to live the love of your life, and if you are with your filter seeing obstacles, or I don't know, your belief is that all women and all men are same, that all women cheat, all men cheat, there is no good ones left out there, and so on and so forth, that means that your filter is wired wrong. With practice, and as I say, that's why we are here preaching about the importance of expanding your awareness, because if you are not aware that you have, first and foremost, filter that is working either for you or against you, you will never change and it will be natural for you. Why? You know the famous saying from Carl Gustav Jung, until you make unconscious conscious, it will rule over your life and it will govern your life, and you will call it fate. Let me repeat. As long as you don't make unconscious conscious, it will be in charge of your life and you will call it fate. Why? Because simply for you it will be, that's just the way it is. Fate, destiny. But it is not. I was one of those people who thought that it is what it is, until I dig deeper. And how I even started digging deeper, because I, through the experiences of this journey, saw how people who are not even smart, not even intelligent, not even driven, not even inspired, not even motivated, not even as the one of my favorite people from years ago who I used to listen, Les Brown used to say, people who are not even hungry. It's important for you to always be hungry, to be eager, to have that zest for life. I remember watching some of his talks when he says, you gotta be hungry. Or also one of his awesome saying is, life will get you from a blind side. And that's true, and that's why you must always be prepared and always know what's happening, because if you're not aware and you have zero clue what's happening, how can you change? As Jung said, you will think that unconscious is normal and that's your fate. No, you are just unaware of what's happening and how your filter is working. But when you do the work and explore the most powerful tool that you have in your brain, that's combination of imagine most powerful technique in the entire universe. That's, by the way, my bottle isn't dirty. At the end I was cleaning some sticker that was on it, and this couldn't be cleaned because it was so much of glue on it. Why I took off the sticker? Because on my bottle, water bottle, was written it was some sticker with words, if you don't try you will never know. I don't want to be one of those who never try. I like to try everything and to see what works the best for me. It's important to never have nothing written on your water bottles or on your cups, mugs. Try to avoid words from the mugs that you drink, because you are unconsciously installing beliefs in yourself. We are blood and water, and that's how you are unconsciously programming yourself, especially when something is written on your mug or your jar, on your or on your bottle. You know, and we all know that. Experiment with speaking to water and how that change the structure and the molecule of your water, and the same is with your body. So trust me, your cells are always listening, always. So please don't even as a joke be mean to yourself. Your word is your wand. Track what you're saying to you, because words and speech and spelling is literally casting spells on yourself. A subconscious mind has a zero sense of humor and it accepts everything. Words are more powerful, even more powerful than thoughts, because words are thoughts manifested. And then, as we mentioned before, through the psychocybernetic loop, at the beginning of that loop, first is belief. So let's say I believe that all men cheat and that all men are same, and there is zero men, awesome men left out there, that all men are dogs. Well, guess what? I will have, because of that belief from the beginning, thoughts that confirm that belief. Then I will feel the feelings that confirm that thoughts. Then I will, through the series of coincidences and events, because I feel what I feel, attract only dogs and only that profile of people, which will then what? Give me results. You see, all men cheat, all men are same, there is no good ones left out there, and that will just, that result and that experience unwanted with the man, who knows, God knows how many times in a row, will just confirm the belief from the beginning that I had. So you see, it was never fate. It was just me being unconscious about the subject. and calling it fate. That's how the reticular activating system and most powerful filter in your brain works. The same goes for health, the same goes for wealth, the same goes for happiness, the same goes for success, for literally everything on this journey. Your belief that life is hard will give you thoughts that confirm that life is hard. Those thoughts will confirm and cause certain feelings inside you, because thoughts are language of the mind, feelings are the language of your body. So you haven't even started your day, you are bamboozled, not by the world, but by yourself and your thinking patterns. Then how you feel, aka language of your body, will put you in certain action caused by those feelings, and those actions will give you results that we are living in the world that isn't friendly, and those results will again confirm the belief that you started from. And apply this on everything. Money. There is not enough. I mean, I know how that feels. I know because I come from a background where even though all our needs were met, when I recall word money, equal was scarcity. And nobody explained to me what money is. I spent most of my adult years not even knowing that money is energy, money is frequency, that you can literally realign yourself on a frequency of wealth beyond your wildest dreams, and you will have it in your physical reality. No one explained me that. No one even knows from most of those I know till this day how that thing works. And that everything in reality is just a reflection of your inner world, including all areas of our life. So let me give you an example. You have some person or some people who are obsessing over health, who are literally, I mean, clean eating, clean zero, I don't know. And unfortunately, they, I don't know, got sick and leave this physical realm. On the other hand, you have these old generations of rock stars who I read and watched some documentaries about how they, after years and years of abusing all kinds of substances, eventually end up where they were putting scotch in their, how do you say it? You know what I mean. They were with the needles injecting in their blood scotch and booze and drinks. How their bodies were so immune to substances that they had to inject in directly in their veins, and they're still going good. Some of them are getting married in their 80s, and you have those people who are clean. And but what's this telling to you? Old OG rock stars just had good filter, and they knew that no matter what, they're well off. No matter what they do, they'll be fine. I'm not suggesting and preaching here that you should do anything that is self-destructive, and I'm not preaching and saying that it is not important what you're putting in your body. Of course, it is important, and you should do whatever you can to take good care of your vessel, because your vessel is sacred. This is the vehicle that will be your companion till you decide to leave the realm. But stop obsessing. Yes, the most important relationship you will ever have in this journey is the relationship with yourself. But even more than that is important how your filter is wired. So we were speaking about the examples, so let me continue about money. So when you don't know what money is, and when the money was scarcity or scarce or lack when you were young, so in your early years programming, you got the wrong perspective about what success, money, wealth is. You made separation of yourself with it, and you then, because you believe that is scarce, that is lack, that is, you're simply unfamiliar with the subject and don't even know how it works. You then have thoughts that confirm it. You then have emotions and fears around the subject, whether or not you will have enough, whether or not you'll be seen as a failure. You probably also feel that some are more capable and they know and they figure it out and you didn't. That cause those emotions put you in a place of engaging in certain actions. Those actions bring you results, and if the results are unwanted, it will only reinforce the belief from the beginning, and that's see, there is never enough. I didn't figure it out. I'm behind. Other people figured it out. They are far, far ahead in front of me, and so on and so forth. And you keep yourself stuck, not even knowing what's happening. But let's now do the reverse. And when you rewire and refocus your filter, and you know what money is, so frequency and energy, as everything else in this journey, then you are automatically, with your thoughts, trained and bulletproof to all those limited beliefs about the money. So you know how the things work, and where you previously saw obstacles, you now only see opportunities. Because you change the way you think about it, that automatically puts you in a better feeling place. So you now feel more secure, and where you previously felt that, oh my god, what if during my life I won't be well off. Now you are thinking, I always had more than enough. I now have more than enough. And automatically that means what? I will always have more than enough. So you see, and do you feel the shift in the, and how this other example gives more lightness and literally puts you in a better feeling place. Automatically, when you feel better, you are no longer settling for the less, and you are only taking actions from the place of alignment. Why? You no longer need approval. You know that only person you owe any explanation is you, yourself, nobody else. So, as I said, you are not settling for less. You are not in a mercy of your filter. And that aligned actions will automatically bring you results you couldn't even dream about. That awesome results will once again reinforce the beliefs from the beginning, now positive belief. You don't owe and you don't need anyone's approval. Always align first and then take action from alignment. One action from alignment is billion times more powerful than any action took from force, from resistance. And you are never in two places simultaneously. You are either in alignment or in resistance, downstream, upstream. What's yours is yours. No one can take it away from you. God had planned for you even before you came in this physical world. So why are you torturing yourself? Most people are torturing themselves, living in constant fear that someone or something or somebody will take away from them what's theirs. Nobody can take away from you what belongs to you from God and from life. And what doesn't, who cares? You don't even need it. If you didn't succeed in some of your plans, that doesn't mean that you are failure. That just means that God has much better plan for you in this journey than you could ever dream and ponder of. Trust me. Important is to never lose faith, because faith and fear are on the two sides of the same coin, and you are in charge on which side you will focus more. Observe yourself during the day, in which state of being you are. You always know where you are, whether or not you are angry, fearful, scared, in resistance, or you are chill, or you are in a flow, or you know in the back of your mind that all is well and you are safe as long as you are here. And even after, because what if, from that awesome poem, what if this life is a dream, and after this journey of this physical realm we actually end up waking up and realize that this was a dream. So please, you owe to yourself to explore more, to recall and awake in yourself again that childlike curiosity, joy, eager, and zest for life. Be aware more, be present more. I think even when they asked some of great spiritual teachers, if you could give us the most practical and shorter practice, they all said that that is breath, awareness of the breath, because breath is your life, breath is your soul, and breath has the power to fastest bring you back to the present moment awareness. Even while I'm speaking, I'm practicing it, because it sharpens my focus and brings me clarity and expands my inspiration. Don't be fooled with motivation. Inspiration is more powerful because it comes from spirit. I never prepare for what will I say. I just allow the spirit from the higher realms to work through me with zero need and desire to force anything, with zero obsession about to whom that will be pleasant. I know that real souls and those who get the message will manifest this, as I did all those great people who helped me when I needed it the most. Spent here hours and hours of learning from Kwasi Ohir, from Aaron M. Doty, from Jake Ducey, from David Bayer, from Neil Donald Walsh, from Bashar, from Bentinho Massaro, from Esther Hicks, Tolle, Chopra, and many, many others. I mean, why I know that whenever I stumble upon something and when I'm called to listen or watch, I know that there is important message for me behind it. So if you, through this crazy soup of infinite messages, found this one, that means that there is something that is useful for you here. What's important to apply it, because all knowledge is useless if there is no action. There is even saying, stop examining the roots while others are bearing fruits. Well, that's it. If I only stayed at the learning phase, this fruit wouldn't be here. But because I decided that at some point I was done with gathering informations and that it was finally time to put them into action, that's how this was from the realm of thought now present in real life. And I will continue to do it because it's my passion, because it's the most natural thing for me to speak. And your purpose in this journey is, as I said, rest your soul. Your journey is your purpose. So even though if you haven't decided that you will share it with others, your purpose might be to be awesome husband or wife, to be awesome child, to be awesome friend, to, I don't know, write a book, make awesome paintings, be awesome cook, be... This is the beauty of this journey. But beside that your soul and your journey is your purpose, also your purpose is what comes most naturally and easy for you, your state of flow. Find that and let it work through you. Awesome thing about connecting with this is that you are literally doing nothing. You are just allowing it to work through you. Well, I did that. I allowed the infinite intelligence, source, God, call it whatever you want. I call it God, and for me it is God, to, through this, work through me. And I wish every single one of you to be brave enough and to have courage to allow your assignment and your mission and your purpose to work through you. You have one, but either or not, you reached that 200 on the emotional scale, because that's where the courage is. And the magic happens only above the courage, not below. Why is like that? I don't know. It's some kind of probably reward for stepping into the unknown and being certain in uncertainty, knowing deeply inside that everything is always working out for you better than you could ever expect and dream. Trust and have faith and always let life work through you. Enjoy your day, and in next week and in next month and in next years and in your entire journey, because that's why you came here. Not to struggle, pay bills and die, but to make out of this journey the most beautiful story you could ever dream of.